This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. There are several reasons why people choose to buy Rolex watches from the gray market. Some people simply want to get there direct a particular model that is difficult to find from an authorized dealer. Others may be willing to pay a markup to avoid having to wait for a watch. Still, others may believe that they can get a better deal on a gray market watch, as the prices can vary depending on the dealer and the model. Gray market watches are typically sold at a markup above the official Rolex retail price, but they can be easier to obtain than watches from authorized dealers, who often have long wait lists. In today's video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will be discussing the Rolex timepieces that are favorable to buy from the gray market. This video is only a guide because the decision of whether to buy a Rolex watch from the gray market is a personal one. There are both pros and cons to consider, and it is important to weigh them carefully before deciding. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so now to stay informed about our future videos. Now, let us discuss the first model we would like to highlight, which is the Rolex Yachtmaster 40mm in stainless steel. This version comes with two dial options, one in blue with red markers and the other with a rhodium dial featuring a blue second-hand marker. Based on the current market trends, we would recommend that those interested in this watch consider exploring the gray market. The blue dial has become an underlisted watch for us to purchase, and the rhodium dial is either listed at or above the recommended retail price or RRP. To give you some context, this watch was priced at £18,000 last year and its RRP was £11,350. The price is heading back toward the RRP, with the possibility of falling below it by the end of the year. Overall, it is a fantastic timepiece to consider. Another model we would like to discuss is the Rolex Sky Dweller 43mm in steel and gold. The recommended retail price for this model is approximately £15,000. It is an exceptionally attractive watch, especially for clients seeking a larger timepiece compared to the standard Submariner. We have one right here, and it shares the same combination as the 18-karat yellow gold and stainless steel with a black dial. However, it is a significantly larger version. This is a great option for those of you looking for this model because they are available on the gray market at prices below the recommended retail price. There is no need to hesitate. Simply head straight to the gray market without any hesitation. Now, moving on to the next section, we would like to discuss timepieces that are priced just above the recommended retail price. In such cases, it is advisable to consider going directly to the gray market. If you do not have a strong relationship with your authorized dealer or do not wish to wait for several months or even years to acquire the watch, the gray market is a viable option. One specific model we want to highlight is the steel and gold variant Datejust, specifically the 41mm size, not the ladies or the 36mm versions. The RRP for these models varies depending on the dial, ranging between £12,150 and £12,450. There are offers for this watch at a price slightly above the recommended retail price, and this includes options like the Wimbledon dials and some appealing chocolate dials. These are truly exceptional timepieces worth considering. For those of you who are interested, there is a highly sought-after collection that is incredibly popular, the Rolex Submariner in steel and gold. It is no wonder that this range enjoys such popularity. Within this range, you will find two distinct combinations. First, there is the steel and gold version with a black dial, and then there is the steel and gold version with a blue dial, often referred to as the Bluesy. Regarding this specific model, the current recommended retail price for both the blue and the black dial versions is £13,150. This watch is a suitable choice for clients who prefer a more understated look compared to the vibrant blue option. While some are patient enough to wait for 3, 6, or even 12 months to acquire this watch through official channels, if you are not inclined to wait and absolutely want it, you can find it on the gray market for a price slightly above the recommended retail price. This model is highly sought after, so there is no need for delay. Make your decision, bypass traditional channels, and head straight to the gray market. Another model we would like to discuss is the steel variant of the Rolex Sky Dweller 43mm. This watch has gained significant popularity. It is currently out of stock in most retailers due to high demand. Certainly, it might not be the easiest watch to obtain through conventional means, and while you may have some success with certain watches, it is not guaranteed for this one. So, if you are determined to acquire it, it is recommended to head straight to the gray market. Now, let us talk about another Rolex model that does not receive as much attention, which is the Rolex Air King. For those of you interested in this watch, it is quite a polarizing piece, a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. It features a distinctive dial with green and yellow or gold markers. There have been some improvements, including a slimmer profile compared to the older rounded case, giving it a sportier appearance. It also now boasts crown guards in a more appealing shape, with a few changes to the dial. For those of you interested in the Oyster Perpetual range, it is worth noting that the top dials in vibrant colors like red, mustard, and Tiffany have become quite popular and might be challenging to find. However, within the Oyster Perpetual range, there are other options such as the silver dial with gold markers, blue, black, and the darker green variant. The prices for these watches have come down significantly, and they may continue to decrease slightly. Depending on the specific dial combination, you can currently find these watches for prices ranging between £6,000 and £7,000. So, if you are interested, it is an innovative idea to head straight to the grey market. Moving forward, if you consider the Explorer range, which is priced slightly above the recommended retail price, brace yourselves. Many of you out there appreciate the simplicity and classic appearance of this watch. It is mostly available in two sizes, 36mm and 40mm. For those of you interested, the best advice is not to go through the hassle. Instead, invest the extra 10 to 15% and purchase from a reputable dealer, a well-established and trustworthy company. The next category we would like to discuss comprises those watches that are notoriously difficult to acquire. This is specifically aimed at those of you who are already navigating the complicated process of trying to obtain these watches through authorized dealers, and yet there is no sign of them in sight. It is the right time to bypass the traditional channels and head straight to the grey market. In today's market, these watches are exceedingly challenging to come by. It is important to consider the financial investments and relationships that some of you have had to build to secure these timepieces. However, in the current market conditions, it may no longer be a worthwhile endeavor. The first watch we will discuss is the Rolex Sky Dweller range, particularly the steel professional version. They come in 3 dial combinations, or rather 4 now, including the mint dial. So, you have the option of the white, black, beautiful blue, or mint dial. Regardless of which of these 4 dials you prefer, you can opt to purchase them directly from the grey market. If you are interested in the white or black dial, you can expect to pay around 15 to 20% above the recommended price for the white dial and other 5% for the black dial. As for the blue dial, we all know it is the most sought after and challenging to obtain. The next in line to discuss is the GMT Master range, which is incredibly popular among many watch enthusiasts. If you are interested in these models, it is highly advisable to head directly to the grey market. This includes the GMT Master Pepsi with the blue and red bezel, the GMT Master 2 Bad Girl with the blue and black model, and the GMT Master 2 Sprite. Several Rolex models can be elusive when trying to obtain them through authorized dealers. If you have a specific Rolex model in mind and do not want to endure a long waiting period through an authorized dealer, you might want to contemplate acquiring it from the grey market. If you are careful, you can buy a Rolex watch from the grey market without any problems. However, it is important to be aware of the risks involved. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? We would love to see your comments and opinions about your experiences in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.